Ivy Slater, and you're listening to Her Success Story podcast, a show where gutsy businesswomen share their success journey. Hi, welcome to today's episode of Her Success Story. It's October, and I wanted to talk today about the importance of building great team. I've been talking about this for years, and it does not get old. It just doesn't get old. We think about the importance of building great team when we're scaling a company. You know, in order to delegate, in order to build and grow, you have to, in all honesty, be able to have the team members to take the responsibility, own the responsibility. But one thing we don't think about in the importance of having a great team is when those happen moments. So I thought I'd share a little bit. I had one of those life happens moments last month, actually just around this time. My mom passed away, and I needed to instantly be available for my family. There were things to take care of. There was, of course, the funeral and family and kids flying in and family time and time to take care of things, time to grieve, time to be, time to prioritize. And I thought I'd share with you a little bit of what I learned and how things came down. It was, as life happens, I will say I had an inkling that this could be happening. My mom wasn't doing well. I immediately reached out to the head of my team, my right-hand person in this Slater success. And I let them know, I'm not sure what's going to come down in the next few days. We should talk right now of if this happens, what you need to do, what the team needs to do. So we created a plan, even a plan that we might not have needed, but we created a plan just in case we needed it quickly. And interestingly enough, within a matter of days, that plan had to be implemented. The rest of the team was a little surprised, but I got on, I said, my mom passed away. This is what we planned. Just wanted to touch base with everybody. And every person stepped up 101%, not just to their role, but looking to see how they can overlap and support one another. So the reason I share this is not to be morbid and not for any other reason, to say, let's look at the teachings of this. So often I talk about, we want to train people and we want to have some degree of overlapping knowledge within the team, because there will always be something when things happen that are unplanned for. So we can only do what we can do. We could pitch in what we don't know, but if we have a little bit of knowledge, it goes a long way. And then I want to also talk about the communication in our teams. When somebody is pitch hitting, but they don't have the full breadth of knowledge in the role, use the conversation, use the communication pieces that says, hey, I'm pitching in on this. I don't know everything. Tell me, and look for your resources or who you're managing and help them manage you and manage themselves. It's important when we train to have some degree of cross-training. Your CMOs should understand your knowledge around the sales department. Your sales department should understand the knowledge around your marketing. Your operations people should have some breadth of knowledge on a senior level, not to run their departments, but if they need to ever step in and oversee. Pitch hit is what I refer to it. We can't plan for rainy days. We can't plan for when life happens. Life has happened in a variety of ways. It's not just somebody's passing, it's somebody stepping out of a role unexpectedly, resigning. It's if somebody has an illness or somebody in their family is ill and they need to take some immediate time unexpectedly. We want to be running our companies from this higher place, from a place that we are not vulnerable. I share this. My father passed away in 2006. And when he collapsed on a day, I let my team know. And honestly, it was when he passed, I immediately let my partner in my printing company, and we ran through what was going to need to be immediately handled so I can just step out. It's interesting as a leader to be indispensable and dispensable. So let's talk about this a little bit. Very often we say every person on a team is replaceable. That includes the CEO and the founder. And I can cite companies that has happened, that they have stepped out either willingly, unwillingly. A board releases the CEO and the founder. It's happened. As a company is built, very often the founder has great ideas, but they're not the person who should be running the company. They should be founding their next one if they're the visionary. Or they have a great operations person who's your great implementer. No, everybody is replaceable and dispensable. In that being, know that when the unexpected happens, to build your team and train your team, have some methodology of cross training, have some people who have a good idea that if your CFO all of a sudden needs to take unexpected time or leaves or whatever, that you have somebody who is ready to manage, not know everything, but can step in. It might be your own accounting people. It comes from a variety of different places. But always know when you scale an organization, it's important to scale with the concept of everybody is replaceable, even for limited periods of time, and what that would look like and how you would do it. If you ever have any questions on that, always feel free to reach out to me. Doing this a long time with my own companies and with others, with all of our clients for years. Know your best resources is to protect your company, and that protects you. Do what you need to, plan accordingly, have open communication and good communication in your team. And then you can scale and grow, releasing any vulnerabilities. If this was helpful, I hope it is. Pass it forward to others you think this would be helpful to talk about. Use this as a leverage to open the conversation within your own teams. Most importantly, take a breath, take a moment, and say, gee, by listening for just this short content episode, my takeaway is, and this is how I'm going to implement it. And then I'll see you back next time with some more interviews with great people. We are so lucky and fortunate with her success story, with the high quality of people we talk to and interview on a regular basis. Thank you so much, and see you next time.